It is now time, ladies and gentlemen, for our Under-18s Open Youth Final, played over the best of 7 legs. And we welcome to the stage, first of all, the reigning Slovenia Open and Slovenia Masters Open Youth Champion from Belgium, Milan, Vanuytrecht. His opponent takes part in his first Open Youth World Ranking Final. From the Netherlands, please welcome Kai Berger!
Well, you can take a guess whose side the crowd will be on. A first glimpse of a Dutchman in this year's Dutch Open Finals Day. Kai Berger takes on Milan Vanuytrecht in an all-Benelux battle. Hopefully there'll be no lucky darts, there'll be quality darts from Kai. And he has thrown some quality darts en route to the final, none more so than his quarter-final contest with another Belgian, Iljano Snoijs. But he takes on a player in Milan Vanuytrecht who has got more of a reputation in the WDF youth circuit. He's got a particular liking for Slovenia. He's won 3 youth titles there in the past 2 years. He's looking to add the Dutch Open title to his resume. The crowd is getting nicely warmed up, Rich, as we prepare to watch some comparative veterans to the 2 Germans we saw in the last game.
57.
Looking forward to seeing how this plays out. Slightly extended format. Now the first of 4 legs.
60.
A little bit more time to settle down.
Two
You can
more.
ask any player, it will feel very different up on that stage. Despite everything being the same, the distance, the height of the board,
84.
the lighting and the whole big appearance of it, not to mention a referee, the crowd, knowing that you're commentating, Dan, pressure's everywhere.
Thank you, Rich.
27.
I do think the lighting makes a massive difference. It is
96.
very different to normal, with all the equipment needed for the TV cameras. You've got the hushed din of the crowd behind
42.
you.
Milan, you require 112.
You've got hundreds of pairs of eyes on you. That's just in this room. But Milan has made a very steady start. He's looking at double 16.
Yep, he's throwing as if no one's
80.
watching right now. Yeah, anyone that's played in a venue where the dartboard's in a tight corner and then you play somewhere else where it's wide open feels very different indeed. The double 16's wide open here. Well, Olympic eyes are on Milan.
No
So
score.
are they in Assen.
No score, no drama with Kai back on 172.
100. Milan, you require 32.
Probably better take it now.
Game shot and the
He used
first.
that first up beautifully.
Milan Vanuytrecht. Second leg, it's Kai throwing first.
Yeah, it was Kai with the bright walk-on, but it's Milan with the brighter start here.
80.
Might be a smidgen more pressure on the Dutchman, obviously playing
100.
in his home nation, in front of presumably lots of friends and family that have come to support him.
81.
We're close to where the players walk on and see his team around him. It's like a pit lane before they go on the
57.
stage.
Forty-one. 58.
Well, this is brilliant.
137.
Mathematics not so, but he'll be happy with that big score.
Yeah, if you are going to nitpick, even if you hit the treble 19 on 299, you've got to go to the 18s, really.
But you do if you want to leave a finish, but in the game situation, I think it's fair enough doing this. Pound that treble, as you said in the previous match. Trebles, 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 until you leave a double.
126.
And that's exactly what Kai has done with the aid of the single six to leave double 18. He can do what he likes with Milan way back.
100. Kai, you require 36.
Well, that is the awkward switch, as we call it, Dan.
28. Milan, you require
It is, and things could be about to go pear-shaped for Kai with Milan on 105. Nearly had a three-figure outshot in the last leg. Doesn't get a dart
57.
double this time.
Kai, you require 8.
Oh,
No
now
score.
that really could be the first big
Milan, you require
moment in this
48.
match. The neighbouring double 17. Well, that is a slip. We saw a few darts land there when he was going for the double. That time he was aiming at the single. Can he just go over the top of that dart? Goes under it, brilliantly
Shot
done
on the second
there.
leg. Milan
He had to
Vanuytrecht.
pick a segment
Third
of that
leg,
double.
Milan to throw
It's
first.
like aiming for a,
Game on.
well, more like a treble, maybe smaller.
I'm calling it genius from Milan to throw the first dart outside the board. Left a perfect
21.
marker for the double.
You might want to check your thesaurus for another word.
95.
No, the skill, though, with the last dart, brilliant. Whatever the blunder that came before, that was excellent from the young Belgian.
140.
Did beat a couple of Lakeside stars in the quarters and semis. Firstly, his compatriot Lex Passhauser, who we saw grace the home of World Darts, and Kenji Steinbach in this
123.
semi-final. Didn't lose a leg to either of them as well. He's not lost a leg yet to Kai. He's done what he's needed to do.
75.
And like the under-14s competition, an event dominated by the Dutch, the Germans and Belgium. 3
77.
quarter-finalists from Belgium, as you say.
98.
Well, that was sensible maths there. 265's a number they all know now to start on the 19s, because even if you hit 2 singles, you can hit a big treble and leave a finish.
60. Milan, you require
That finish is
167
167 here. Treble 20, treble 19. Well, at least he has a lovely dart in that treble 20. Ooh, nearer the ball. Wanted to hit it anyway.
146.
Yeah, that dart was neither here nor there, so Milan comes back for potentially an awkward 83. Might actually leave himself on the ball
47.
if he hits two
Milan,
singles.
you require 83.
Going to get the route planner back in sync here. 16 and bull. Tried the treble, aggressive shot.
51.
And again, a
Kai, you
puzzling
require
last start from
99.
Kai in the previous turn. 99, not a favoured shot. He's tried the 16s, the treble for the double.
51. Milan, you require 32.
Could be a costly decision, that. Double 8 this time.
Game
It's all been in this
shot,
area of the
third
board
leg.
for Milan.
Vanuytrecht. Fourth leg, it's Kai to throw first. Game on.
The destination of this title looks like Belgium.
It does. A
100.
big comeback is required for Kai.
$100.
It's taken them a few legs, but they've settled down. That's so unlucky.
117.
Denied a much vaunted 174.
Could have seen our MC running on the stage to call it for Nick.
134.
Let's do it this time.
171.
Dan McCarthy applauds that shot, as do many in the Monteveva. A brilliant, brilliant visit there. Remember to follow
59.
what was all a perfect visit until the dart fell out. What a spell this is for the young man. 3-0 down.
41.
Well, it was exhibition darts.
Yeah, they call that the horse. Maybe we call it the lion after that.
85. Kai,
Wonderful
require
outfit.
72.
The treble 8 comes into play once again, leaves 48, so you stay in that region. Tops.
32. Milan, you require 123.
Well, winning the title here could be as easy as 1, 2, 3 if you hit the 19 or treble with the first dart.
Difficult as 1, 2, 3.
45.
So tops left for
You
Kai
require 40.
for a 16 dart leg.
Game
Well, the comeback has to
shot
start
at the fourth
somewhere.
leg. Kai Berger.
Excellent leg
Berger
of
gets
darts.
Fifth
a
leg,
well-deserved
Milan
round of
to throw
applause.
first. Game on.
Synchronised praise there from the commentary box.
51.
Oh, he's on the 9.
140.
Oh, he went 2 into the 9. Well, that is the first 180 of the day, and it's been struck by the 17-year-old Belgian who's a leg away from the title.
100.
It wasn't the first perfect visit. We saw those 3 big trebles picked off in the last leg, but nothing beats
40.
that 180 call.
$60.
Yep,
60.
straight 3 singles there, at least leaves him for 170. And the trebles really have been going in these last couple of legs from these two. They've really upped the ante.
59. Milan, you require
Can we see the biggest
170.
of fish reeled in here?
Well, Eric Peterite won his Aspiranten title on the
56.
ball. If
Kai, you
Milan had have
require
done it then, that would have been
142.
one for the ages. He'll be back to try and take 114 out. Under how much pressure? 82 left, so I could go for the ball here.
I'd suggest it because the 25 would leave a 2-darter, but I can see the
74.
eyes there looking at the treble
Milan, you
14.
require 114.
Might mean he only gets 1 dart if he returns, because treble 18 would have left tops.
41. Kai, you require 68.
Now double 16. And it is a second leg on the board for Kai Berger, and more importantly, it is a break of throw.
Sixth leg, it's Kai to throw first. Game on.
Some interesting shot selections there, but it paid off. Finish on the double 16.
You do kind of assume if someone
97.
goes for the 16s on 68s because they prefer 10s and tops, but there's a mix of thinking there. And it's no bad thing if you are comfortable on more than one
57.
double around the board.
Absolutely.
See some players across various circuits who will do everything in their power to leave their
85.
favourite double, such as double 3. Rich?
Yep. On my checkout card, the highest finish is 126.
96.
Triple 20, double 3.
You're good.
The usual route.
99.
We've seen in this match Milan with the double 16 and double 8 prowess.
44.
He's going to hope he can get down to it because the scoring has been with Kai the last 2 or 3 legs. And from 3-0,
68.
we could be seeing a mighty comeback here.
$100. Kai, you require 152.
5-2, and there's so much room to the right. Not that much. 89 left, so down for treble 19 as Milan languishes on 204.
120.
And that leaves double 16, so Milan Vanuytrecht can throw whatever he likes here. Kai's coming back for a dart at double.
135. Kai, you require 32.
We'd have loved a maximum there to pile on the pressure, but there's always pressure in these situations. Double 16. Kai Berger to take us all the way.
Game shot, and the sixth leg. Kai Berger.
Well, this did not look likely 3 legs ago.
Seventh and final leg.
And it
It's
would be
Milan to throw first.
Harsh to suggest
Game
that
on.
Milan has wilted because the level hasn't gone down that much, but in the last 3 legs he's not had a dart at double. So he's not being close to pressurising, and that is a nightmare
9.
start. He does hit a 9, but not the one he wanted.
Oh, big stage 9 is what they dream of.
140.
And you have to say, so unlucky. 3 well-thrown darts, but just to the right. Can he recover?
77.
Well, trying to put all of your bad luck into one leg. We're seeing it so far.
If you are going to have one of those legs, you don't want it to be a decider for a title.
140.
2 140s on the bounce from Berger, who has shown all the resilience required.
60.
Once again, 3 well-thrown darts, but none of them nestling in the treble.
81.
And I wonder if this is the first time that Kai will genuinely be feeling, I'm going to win this match.
97. Kai, you require
Because for the last 20 minutes, that hasn't been in his mind.
Just a ton will do nicely.
Even a straight 20. I mean, that's the key thing here.
41.
The key was not to do that, but Milan needs a 140 at least.
$84. Kai, you
It's
require
not enough.
99.
Now, last time we saw him go for treble 16 for the double. He's done it. Double 16 for the title. Dutch crowd behind him.
67.
Wow, title dart has gone for Kai Berger. He knows he'll be back, but under how much duress? Treble 18 would have left
98.
tops. Kai Berger to
32.
complete a monumental comeback.
Wow.
Milan, you require 76.
Started the leg with 3 treble 1s. Will soon be forgotten if this 76 becomes 0. with this dart. Tops.
Game.
Milan
shot.
takes the
And
title.
2026 Dutch Open Youth Champion.
And it's a chance that he probably didn't think he would get. The ultimate game of two halves. Milan started quickly, 3-0 up. Kai brought it back to 3-all, and he squandered 4 title darts. Milan needed just the one. He wins a 4th WDF youth title.
Well, ladies
here at
and
the Dutch
gentlemen,
Open.
another fantastic youth final. Please give a massive round of applause for your finalist, Kai Berger. And your Dutch Open, Under-18s Open Youth Champion, Milan Vanuytrecht.